is XAU on the hourly. I think it could be interesting to go to the daily scale. Let's do that, because there are a few things that I want to show you here. Do you see this line right here? That's the 200 moving average. Now, do you see this line? That's the 50 moving average. And do you see that they actually cross? You see that right here? Now that cross together, in fact, this area ended up being resistance, as you can see, together with the overhead resistance right here, where it jumped, it touched the 50 moving average coming down. So I think that it's quite possible that even if I'm reading my ABC right, that terminated here, and we are now on the trend up, it's quite possible that the second wave will extend, and that is the 21 moving average. That in fact it'll simply drift lower towards the second wave area around here where I put it, and thereafter, if it is resurrected, you know, you're dealing with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be a rally that will go on for several weeks. Okay, so that's XAU, the gold and silver sector index on the daily scale. Let's have a look at HUI, which on the daily scale has several factors, several elements converging here to create a barrier for the price action. Look at the overhead resistance. Look at the 50 moving average. And look at the 200 moving average. Look what happened here. This is a barrier. So I will not be shocked if it reverses now. I do not expect it to do this. Okay, but any break back roughly to this level would be perfectly understandable as part of a second wave. And thereafter I would expect a rally to continue with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 delivering the A, B, C. So this is going to go on for quite a chunk of time, in the same way that when we came down, this took over 2 months, almost 2 months and a half. So that's my vision of things right now. We are on the way up. We will have the setbacks as we continue to pull higher, and we stay with this shape of ABC. Even if we don't, we are quite likely to go back and retest 350 or so. Let's have a look at the chart of gold, and here it is still quite tricky the way I see it. If we go with the idea that this is an A, B, C, D, and it stalls right now, it does have resistance at this level. If it stalls right now and it begins to drift sideways, and let's say it spends 2-3 weeks doing that, and it draws for us what could be a 3-leg move, we have a perfect A, B, C, D, E right here. And I would then expect substantial rally to emanate from this level. Okay, gold is not in a situation where it's drawing for us a major top. It is a consolidation, and in the case of the long-term wave count, if we continue here for a few more weeks, it'll fall nicely into the structure that I suggested here as a 1, 2, that being a 3, that being a 4. It'll be just right. It'll be just right. We had our A, B, C, D. We're coming down for the E leg. Give it 2-3 weeks and it's done, and then a huge rally on this scale. Very big rally. Also should go on for several months. I see absolutely no problem with this wave count in terms of how it is relating to markets that often move with it. Think about the metals. We just saw copper, yeah. We examined platinum. We look at platinum in a few minutes. You see, not to mention silver, and we also have palladium. So I don't see really an issue here finishing the fourth wave and then going to deliver that breakout, basically announcing we are now looking at a huge fifth wave that could extend and will go on for several months. Okay, let's have a look now at silver. And silver is showing us similar structure, but somewhat more, little bit behind. If we are reading it right, that we have a 1, 2, that being a 3, and you immediately see what I'm talking about, because on the daily scale we said gold has one more leg that could take 2-3 weeks, and we are down with a fourth wave. But in the case of silver, if we are faithful to this structure, that this is an A, we're coming up for the B, and then a C, D, E, oh no, that's different. We're in a different territory, a totally different map. Okay, I'm not going to force a wave count. I'm just going to go with what I think is likely for each commodity. It is possible that I have to rethink this wave count. One thing is certain, that if we do have a breakout in gold, silver is not going to get stuck here. It's not going to stay here, out of question. Silver is going to go above 35. When silver goes above 35, it makes a major statement. It makes a statement that whatever went on here is over. The corrective move is over, and once it crosses 35, following gold, or even going ahead of what gold will deliver, yeah, if it is happening to be stronger, then we have to come back and review and see what is appropriate in that case. There is a possibility, I'm not a big fan of that right now, there is a possibility that the ABC here will turn out to be the entire correction. And in fact, what happened since we jumped from this level is a build-up that will see it going sideways, whatever, but it's not going to come back here. That's the bottom of the range of whatever is going on now. We have support coming up with the 200 moving average. Okay, you can see what happened here. We have some pressure coming here with the 50 and the 21, but I think silver is going to overcome that. I have treated this as a possible one. I'm looking at my other screens here. Silver is a bit off, giving back some gains. There was a gap here in the futures contract right here. I won't be surprised if it's coming down. We discussed that also in the case of HUI and XAU, that the convergence of the 50 and the 200 moving average actually plus the overhead resistance are a tough barrier, and the market might have to consolidate a bit further. So I will not be surprised if silver goes down back to recheck the 200 moving average level, which is around here. Okay, 30.21 or so, yes, and around 30. And then if it's ready, it's going to give us that big jump. Okay, so overall bullish. Let's jump to the hourly, just see some details. Now it could be more bullish than I think. Yeah, that's the slackening that I was talking about. It's drifting lower, you see. Moreover, you can even argue that you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which could be the first leg of something that will take it back there. Okay, no guarantee, but that is definitely looking possible. So if we are okay with our 1, that will end up being an ABC, as you can imagine, and then look to much higher highs. So in short, if we do see a break towards 30, good examinations of the charts could yield basically a decision, a suggestion, a strong argument that is a good buy spot. Okay, let's continue